Okay, so Laura, my sister, gave me a great idea just now about, since I have YouTube channels, to share some memories, or to start sharing memories of maybe Mom and Daddy and our life, you know, together with them as a kid and growing up. But I am in Columbus right now, and I know this is hard to believe, but as a child, coming to Columbus was just like going to the moon, really. And it had all kind of neat places, and that right there is the mall where we used to hang out. And I'm gonna tell you what a typical, I say a typical, the thing to a child, and it is to me, it's still big. I know y'all probably laugh at that, but it's probably bigger than wherever you are now. But it was a place to be back in the 70s and early 80s, and it had all kind of shops in it, stores, and it had an arcade. Now I'm going to explain to you what an arcade was. It was where they had video games, and it was, you didn't have them at your house. You had to go to an actual place that had them. Now I'd show you right here where this Days Inn was next to Ryan's, which is another memory. There used to be a place called 10 Tom Catfish House, and Eddie got into this thing where he would, we'd love to eat at 10 Tom's. This was before Paps, by the way, and we would come over here and eat catfish sometimes. But I'll give you a memory of that, and I know I'm running around, but I'm gonna get back to everything else, kind of tie it all in together. But at that 10 Tom Catfish House, that was more lower price. If you went over here a little bit further west, there's a place called Reuben's Catfish House, and that's where all the rich people went. But I digress. We're getting back to the 10 Tom Catfish House. Okay, so they served whole fish, and Daddy loved whole fish. So we would go there, him and James Scribner, which was Aunt Laura's first husband, and that we'd all come over here and eat fish. And sometimes they wouldn't be with us. A lot of times they weren't. Wow, this is a lot of memories to come back to. I'm trying not to overwhelm y'all at once. But anyway, so I don't know what we ordered as kids. I'm sure it was a kid's plate. And, you know, it probably had fish or chicken just like y'all ate when y'all were little. But I was dead to get a salad. And it reminds me of Mary Audrey, because Mary Audrey liked to get a salad too. But anyway, and her salad consisted of cheese and some ranch. I didn't even like salad, but the salad bar was a place of mystery for me. I mean, it was just like, it was the coolest thing. And so, yeah. So I slipped by Mama once. She would never let me get one. I slipped by Mama one night and I got a salad, and they charged us for that. And if she were alive today, she would get on to me for that salad, for me getting that salad. Because Lord knows, it probably cost $3, but $3 was like huge. I mean, it was a lot of money, believe it or not. And plus, I didn't eat any of it, you know. So heaven forbid getting a salad. But now, having kids and seeing ranch and cheese makes me think of that too. But let me get back, and I can come back and revisit this another time. But I'm going to tell you what a typical day was when we would come to Columbus. Now, a lot of times, Daddy would not go with us, and it would be on a Saturday, mind you. We would get up and eat breakfast, and me, Mom, and Laura would normally, and Daddy maybe. If we were eating at the 10 Tom, yes, of course he'd be there. But we would load up and come over here. And it wasn't just like 2 or 3 hours. It was an all-day affair. Because you had to go to a place called the Fashion Barn, which was on the other side of town. And then you had Woolworths, and you had I can't remember the name of that other place. Hold on a minute, let me think about it. It's an old store. I can't think of it right now. But Gibson's. You had a Gibson's over there. And then after all that, then you came to University Mall, which is it's just a McRae's now, but it never could get going. It was a University Mall, and it had McRae's in it, and it had a toy store, and it had a bookstore, but then a place for licorice, and it also had a video arcade. But you'd go to University Mall, and then you'd go to Lee Mall, and you'd go to Walmart, and I mean, it was all day. We wouldn't come home till 10 o'clock at night. And you talking about tiring. And sometimes we would eat at McDonald's, and they had a playground outside of McDonald's, and I loved playing in that playground and getting up in those little metal playground things that one of them kind of looked like a hamburger. And I'd get up in that thing, and it was just so, I loved it as a kid. I can't explain why, but I'd get up in it in the wind and go whipping through there, and I don't know, I'm weird. I loved it. Of course, you gotta remember, I was 4 or 5 years old, so anyway. So, that was a big thing, a really big thing. Kmart, oh my goodness, how could I forget Kmart? It had to go to Kmart. Kmart far outweighed Walmart, believe it or not. I loved Kmart, I loved the smell of Kmart, I loved just everything they had. Throw me in Kmart, close the door and lock it. They even had a little place to get food in the back, which I only got food there one time because that was kind of a mysterious thing too. And I know I'm bouncing around, but I'm kind of excited to be sharing these things to kind of get them out of my mind in the video. But anyway, Kmart, with me and Daddy, and I'll never forget it, me and Daddy ate there one time, and I think I got a hamburger, and I can't remember what else he got, but oh my goodness, I remember that to this day. I can eat, if it was still there, I could tell you where we were sitting. But it was, it was really special. That Woolworth I was talking about has another special memory for me because it was the first place I ever got a Star Wars figures. And the only reason I knew it was there was because the preacher in Sturgis, he had a son about my age, is my age, named Boyd Harrington. And I'll never forget that his mother told my mama where you could get your Star Wars figures. This is back 1978 or 7, maybe even 77. But anyway, we went to that Woolworth. We was on our way on the family vacation to Atlanta to go to Six Flags over Atlanta. And we stopped in that, obviously had to go through Columbus. We stopped in that Woolworth, and I got a Chewbacca and I got a Darth Vader. That was my first 2 Star Wars figures. And Mama got me she got a Star Wars shirt too, and it was Chewbacca. And this was when decal shirts, it had these huge decals on the front of it. It was a heat decal, and they were sparkling. And I think it was Chewbacca on the front of it. I think so. She got that, and we went on on vacation. But as I said, Columbus, very big deal. Now, I'll jump and say this too. Coming to Starkville was also like going to the moon, as in it was just crazy far away. And I'll never forget, I hope I'll show you where my daddy used to work, but we left where my daddy used to work in Choctaw County in a place called Reform, at a planer mill over there, and we left work, and I'd go to work with him sometime, and we left work. It was me, him, and Willie, and I didn't know where we was going. We was in a 1969 Chevrolet pickup, long wheelbase, blue with a white top. And I got in that truck. I think it was that, yeah, it hadn't been that, because I don't think you could have got that lawnmower in that short one. But no, he had a company truck, a white pickup, a company truck, but he wouldn't have done that. He'd have had that pickup. And I know it was that long wheelbase because he couldn't. Anyway, I'll tell you in a minute why. But anyway, as a child, I went to sleep on the ride and woke up, and we were at the Sears in Starkville. Now let me tell you where the Sears was. The Sears is where Shipley, well, right in that, right there, Shipley's Donuts area. And I woke up and I was in Starkville at Sears. Actually, I woke up right there at the light where North Montgomery and Highway 12 intersects. I woke up and I saw that light. And we didn't have any street lights in my hometown of Sturgis. So when I woke up and saw that street light, I said, we are not in Kansas City more. And that's how I knew we were in Starkville. So I woke up and was like, what in the world are we doing? And he drove on and went to that Sears, and he bought a lawnmower at that Sears, loaded it up in the back of the truck. It was silver and it had red, white, and blue stripes on it. And he loaded it up in the back of that, him and Willie loaded it up in the back of the pickup and took it home. My uncle also had the same lawnmower, and apparently my uncle got it before Daddy did, so that's probably why. And I know I am rambling, but it's just a flood of memories come back when I think about going to Columbus, or going to Starkville. To a child, all that seems so far away. And now I work in Starkville, I live in Starkville. Going to Columbus is nothing. I had to go over here right now. I'm going over here, went over there for work, drop something off, and now I'm driving back. I can, so why that is, I don't know. I guess when you're smaller, things look bigger. But good memories. Boy, I miss my folks, and I miss those times because they're gone too quick, as I said before. But I appreciate Laura bringing that up and kind of getting me to do that, because that'll be something. I consider myself having pretty good memory on a lot of things, and people kind of say, ain't no way you remember that. But yeah, I even remember instances of what I was doing and then what I was thinking while I was doing it. So it may not be of any interest to anybody but myself, but like I said, it's kind of a good thing to recall it and actually have it down. But yeah, so yeah, memories. And the world seems big, but it's really not, and especially now in the day and age we live in, it's getting smaller all the time. So that's my memories of going to Columbus, going to Starkville, and I hope I get the opportunity to share some more with you.